Looking for cheap NBA 2K MT coins or Madden coins? Head on over to buy2kmut.com for the cheapest coins online and use code CRUSH for 20% off your order. Link will be in the description. What is good, YouTube, and welcome back to a brand new video. We're going to continue with some more 82-0 rebuild challenges, as today we're going to be using the Miami Heat to see how close we can get to 82-0. Before we get started in this video, if you guys could drop a like, and of course if you haven't subscribed, that would also be greatly appreciated. We're so close to actually we already reached 12k. I was about to say we were so close to 12k. We already reached that. So honestly, man, the goal is to get 15k by the end of the year, or 20k. Kind of hoping that's the goal, and then that we can do that. So yeah, I mean, right now for this Miami Heat team, the only thing I know I'm going to keep around today is Bam Adebayo. Everyone else might end up being traded later on. But of course, the goal is to go 82-0. So I'm going to try to get a very beastly starting five next to Bam Adebayo. Jimmy Butler, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep him or not. He's not bad by any means, but if I can find somebody better, I will. We'll see if we can do that. But for right now, let's go and get started with the draft lottery and see what we can get out of this. And you know what? We might trade in and maybe go for a lottery pick, or we might just trade for some late picks like we did last time and just draft a bench for us later on. So I think that's going to be the goal. So we do have the 23rd pick overall, so I do want to try to trade up and get like two more of these picks if I can. So I'm going to go for pick number 27 from the Raptors and see if I can give them a couple of seconds for it. See if they'll do this. They don't agree to that. I'll also give you, is there anyone I really don't care about on this roster, like Okapala? So I bet I could just do this straight up and they'd probably take this. Can I get a later future first round pick from you as well for this? They don't agree. I know I can get this pick for that, so I'll do that. Okapala is not going to be a huge part of this video anyway. And then we're going to trade for one more pick, probably from, let's say, I guess we can go to the, let's go later on. Let's go 24 from the Thunder. Let's even get the 24th pick. So we have 23, 27, and I'll also offer you 2 seconds for this and see if they'll do this. They're not interested. They want my first round pick. I can't do that. Not gonna do that. Okay, is there anyone else I can trade on this roster I really don't need? Iguodala, would they take Iguodala for this pick? Yes, they would. Okay, Iguodala wasn't gonna be a huge part of this video anyway. Eric Spoelstra has good ratings for a coach, so I think I'm gonna keep him around. So we have 3 picks that we can use to our advantage, which is great. I'm gonna go for Trent Peterson as well, and then we're gonna get Randy Martin to be our trainer, because we're gonna need those 3 untapped potentials to use on these guys that we draft. So we're gonna sign all these guys, go into the draft. So we have 3 late picks. Hopefully we can get some decent players, and we'll send them all to the G League. That way they can be the bench later on, and they'll be a very cheap bench as well, which is what I'm looking for. So I think I'll take a Turu here, and then I guess our pick is up next, so I'm not gonna simulate. So that's gonna be our backup center. Not bad there. And then we'll go with whatever is best available next. And then this is gonna be our bench for the future, really. That's basically what we're going for here, our bench right now. We have some offers, but I'm not even gonna look. I'm just gonna take let's see, Josh Green. I'm gonna take Josh Green. He'll be our backup power or shooting guard in the future. So we drafted a shooting guard, a center, and now let's go draft a forward or something. And then I see, let's see what else we got. Amar Cilia. Never drafted this guy before. Never even seen that name. You know what? He's from Senegal. He's gonna be a big part of our future, and he is a 72 overall, so not bad. I'm gonna sign all 3 of these guys. They're all going to go to the G League and be huge parts of the future. Olynyk accepts his player option, and then Duncan Robinson does as well. We're going to accept him. Qualifying offers Chris Silva as a free agent. No big deal there. So what I want to do is I want to free up my money for 2021, obviously. I mean, we should have enough money to sign somebody like that, so we could definitely keep Jimmy Butler around. We'll have to see. We'll really have to see what we want to do here. There's a lot of free agents. We have a lot of money this offseason, honestly. You know, I got Anthony Davis in the last 82-0 challenge we did. If I get him again, I mean, I want to be like, I could get Anthony Davis. Do I want him though? That's the thing. I kind of want to go for Giannis this time around, or Brendan. I mean, but do I say no to getting Anthony Davis is the thing. You know what I mean? It's just kind of tough. So I'm gonna throw Jimmy Butler in trade finder real quick, and I'm just curious what I could get for him. So you get Kemba Walker, Daniel Tyus. But the thing is, the front court of Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo might be kind of nasty. And we can still trade Jimmy Butler later on. And honestly, we still might have money to sign Giannis if we get Anthony Davis now, because we're going to trade Jimmy Butler. So you know what? I think this is going to be the move. So this is what we're going to do. Bam Adebayo is going to be a free agent as well. But I think we might end up still having money to get Giannis or something like that. Or Kawhi. It just kind of depends. So we could pair, because we'll trade Jimmy Butler. I don't want to keep him around too long. And then there's not really anybody I want to pay on this roster other than Bam Adebayo, which we could always just give him his offer, and then he'll go on his qualifying offer. We're gonna have 33 million outside Jimmy Butler's contract, so I think we could still sign Giannis or something like that, which is great to see. Kendrick Nunn, Duncan Robinson are both on 1-year deals. I'm kind of leaning towards trading them right now. And Tyler Hero, I want to use him in a later trade later on. So for right now, I don't think I'll change this team too much. I think I might keep everything the same right now. Olynyk will probably move to power forward, I guess. That way he can be a backup power forward for the season. And then Kendrick Nunn can start right now. Tyler Hero, that's fine. Jimmy Butler. And then, yeah, I mean, we honestly just need to sign a couple bench pieces. I'll give Dragic a contract as well. I guess we could trade him in the offseason or something. So I'll give Dragic a deal. And then we need a backup center. I saw Jay Crowder. I'll give a deal. We can trade him as well. I'm probably gonna end up trading both of these guys, but we'll sign them right now. That way we can trade them later on. So next offseason, we'll probably trade for more first round picks, but I'm gonna hope Giannis or Kawhi enters free agency. So you can pair Anthony Davis and Giannis or Kawhi up together. That'd be kind of awesome. So I think we should be good to go for season number 1. We're gonna send a lot of guys to the G League. Josh Green, Celia, and Arturo are going to go to the G League, and then we should be good to go. But Jay Crowder will probably end up moving him to small forward, of course, his natural position, if you ask me. And then he goes up to a 77. So yeah, let's go ahead and simulate season number 1. Don't expect a whole lot to get done. Obviously, we're not going to try to go 2-0 this first season, but the fact that we got Anthony Davis and we might be able to pair him up with Kawhi or Giannis sounds very intriguing to me. But we definitely maybe need to make some trades at the trade deadline as well for some kind of contenders, but we'll have to see. And then did we get some players on qualifying offers? Yes, we did. So I'm gonna throw these guys in the trade finder, see if I can get some first round picks for them. Nothing really getting offered to me though. What if I did? Okay, I did see one first round pick. What if I did one at a time? We get a second rounder for him, a first round pick from the Celtics. Just stack up on these picks because we're gonna need first round picks. Let's go ahead and throw Julian Washburn in it. Would I get a first round pick for a freaking two-way player? There's no way, right? I mean, this game's not that broken. I mean, we're getting swaps, but we're not getting like straight up first round picks. That's kind of wild. I think I got offered a second. No, I didn't. Okay, we'll throw this guy up here. We should be able to get a first round pick for him, I think. If we can get one, we have to trade one, which I don't want to do, or we can get a second. We have to trade a second. Here's a second. Might just go back to that trade if I don't get offered a first, and we'll just do this. We'll get a second round pick, I guess. All right, and then anyone else I want to trade here? I'll trade both of you guys for a first rounder if I can get one. No, I can't. Okay, so let's go ahead and simulate to the end of season number 1. If I stop the trade deadline, I'll let you guys know, but pretty excited about the way this is going so far. At the end of season number 1, we finished the season 62-20, which is fantastic. Here are the player stats. We had Anthony Davis 25 points, Jim over 17, and then 17, 14, and 12. So not too bad. But as far as the rotation was concerned, it's basically the same. Nothing's really changed. Obviously, we need to trade some players in the offseason. I'm very interested to see if Giannis signed an extension or did Kawhi. I guess Kawhi has a player option, but did Giannis sign an extension? If he didn't, it is fair game. Let's see if he did. And he did not. So Giannis is going to be a free agent. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go ahead and simulate these playoffs and see if we can win a championship. Although it really doesn't matter. We're trying to go 82-0. So what we need to do is make sure you get Bam Adebayo back his qualifying offer. We need to trade Jimmy Butler. We need to trade Goran Dragic. We need to trade Jay Crowder. Like, we have a lot to do this offseason, but when we get Giannis or Kawhi, that's a good start, and I think we have a very good chance of going 82-0. It just kind of matters what kind of pieces we put around them because, you know, that's very important to put the right amount of role players around these two guys that we get, hopefully, and we get eliminated by the Atlanta Hawks in the second round, which is no big deal, so not going to trip about that. We get the Brooklyn Nets, the Atlanta Hawks, Clippers, and Nuggets, and we finish with the finals of Clippers and Hawks, and the Hawks are up 2-1. The Clippers are tying it up, but it looks like the Hawks are going to win the championship. So, yeah, big offseason ahead of us, man. So let's go straight into it. Draft lottery. I mean, we don't have a lottery pick, I don't think. Do we have it? No. Okay. And then I think our pick goes to the Rockets this year, which it does. So I don't even think we have a first round pick in this draft. And we do actually against the, or I guess the Bucks. All right. We need to make changes. So Jimmy Butler. What can I get for you? So I need to kind of salary dump Jimmy Butler. I need somebody kind of cheap. I'm not going to lie. And I don't know who that might be. If we get a backup center, you know, I'm thinking of over reliable, but there is also this deal for Patrick Williams and Willie Hernangomez, but I feel like this kind of a terrible trade. Patrick Williams wouldn't be bad, like as a backup. We get Wiggins and Cole Anthony, John Wall, but you know what? To get value plus dump his salary, I'm thinking of the Knicks going to over reliable. Actually, Richard Robinson's got a team option right now. Okay, you know what? Let's trade Goran Dragic instead. He's on a one-year deal. I said I was going to trade this guy in the offseason, which I'm going to now. And we get Willie Selena Gomez and a first round pick from the Blazers. I guess we'll do that. So we'll get a first from him. Jay Crowder we need to trade as well. And we get Tyrese Maxey in a first. Yeah, we can do that. And then I guess we'll wait till after the draft to trade Jimmy Butler. That way, or after team player options or whatever. So we'll go straight to, yeah, you know what? Staff's still good. Spoelstra's still good. Yeah, we'll go to the draft. So the draft, we have the 26th pick. Honestly, I might just let the CPU take whoever they want. I'll just sign whoever they get. So rookie signing, we'll go ahead and sign Devin Askew, I guess. And then player options, Tyler Hero accepts. And then now we need to trade Jimmy Butler. So Jimmy Butler, let's throw him back up there. And we can get Jaylen Brown and Romeo Langford. If I could afford Jaylen Brown, I would, but I can't. Mitch Robinson gets offered to me, and that's exactly what I wanted. So I will do this for Mitch Robinson straight up. They're not interested. Okay, why not? I will throw you Willie Hernangomez. Okay, they cannot take that. All right, what else could I give you? Can you take Devin Askew instead? I don't need him. Okay, so we got a backup center, Mitch Robinson, and we freed up money, which is good because I wanted the overall, and we were able to also get money for him, which is good. So Kelly Olynyk, we're gonna renounce him. There's a lot of players you need to renounce here as well. Not Kendrick Nunn. I'm gonna try to keep Kendrick Nunn in if possible, but for free agency, I guess we can do qualifying offers real quick as well. So Dean Wade, we do need to offer Bam Adebayo a contract day one, a moratorium. That way he comes back on his qualifying offer. But yeah, Giannis is a free agent, so let's go to Bam Adebayo. Make sure we do this first thing. So let's go ahead and offer Bam Adebayo a contract, and then Giannis Antetokounmpo or Kawhi Leonard is the guy we want, obviously. So I'm gonna sign both these guys, and let's see if we can get either one of them. Hopefully get one of them. Let's see. Kawhi, we're number one offer, and Giannis number one offer. That's what I'm talking about. So we're gonna sign Bam Adebayo and Giannis, I think, because Giannis is a better overall than, and we can also move Giannis small forward. He'll go up to a 99. So yeah, definitely love it. And then Bam Adebayo is now gonna be on his obviously qualifying offer. This is how you cheat the system in this game. And yes, we'll do that. So we got Giannis and Bam Adebayo back, which is what I'm talking about. So now we have no point guard right now. We do need to make more trades. And then we'll move, of course, Giannis to small forward, if we can do that real quick. Giannis to small forward. So now we have Anthony Davis and Giannis Antetokounmpo paired together. That should be nasty. We have a lot of scoring with those two leading the way. And then Mitch Robinson, Bam Adebayo is a good center duo. I like that a lot. So we really don't even need Arturo or Hernangomez anymore. Although we might keep him just because Mitch Robinson's going to be free agent. Maybe I can trade Mitch Robinson. Who knows? Because I do kind of want to stop at free agency. I might keep Tyler Hero for now at the shooting guard. We're not ready to go 82-0 just yet. This team isn't where I want it to be just yet, but it's a start. So I'm going to trade. We need a point guard really badly. Like, I'll offer George Hill. Not really who I want. Is there a young? Do I have bird rights on anybody? I do have bird rights on Olynyk, I see. Ooh, my lord. He wants a big, fat contract. But you know what? Did we offer to him already? We did. 4 years, 70 mil. That's insane. I will sign him just so I can trade him. So yeah, Olynyk, welcome back. And then do we have bird rights on anybody else? Duncan Robinson, I'm going to get back as well. So we'll sign him. So we'll have plenty of money to trade for somebody. So Duncan Robinson. But Giannis and Anthony Davis is a great start. And then TJ McConnell, always a decent backup point guard to have around. So I'll go ahead and sign him. And then that should be all we really need. And right now, we have TJ McConnell as our starting point guard, which is not ideal. Robinson, Harrow, still don't want those to be my starting shooting guards. I mean, the backcourt isn't solved. I think everything else is basically solved, other than, yeah, we do need to trade some of these front court players. But the backcourt definitely needs help. So as far as team intel right now, who's going to be free agents next year? It's like, if John Morant opens up to be somebody I could trade for eventually, definitely would love to do that. If we could maybe finesse that. Trae Young, another player, if he opens up, we'll try to grab him. I mean, it's just a matter of see what we can do, you know, kind of wait it out. But we definitely need to make changes. We're not ready yet. We're not done yet. But I'm going to keep Olynyk's contract, because I'm going to probably use him in the trade deadline. But Hernangomez, I'm going to actually trade for, if I get a first round pick for him, we get Dylan Windler in a first. I want as many assets as possible with some of these guys we really don't need right now. So let's go Tyrese Maxey, we really don't need. And if I can get a first, although he's got decent trade value to him. The Vincent Poirier, and we get a first round pick as well. We'll do that. So right now we have TJ McConnell. Yeah, I mean, this team is not obviously where we want it to be just yet, but it's a start. It's definitely a start. We're gonna probably similar to the trade deadline. That's when players will be selling. Well, you know, teams will be selling and all that. But Giannis and Anthony Davis, you love to see it. I think that's gonna be a nice pairing. But we're not done yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and simulate probably to the trade deadline. We're gonna make some moves there. And Kendrick Nunn comes back in his qualifying offer as well. So that's going to be a nice point guard for us as well. So yeah, like I said, not done by any means, but this is a good start so far. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the trade deadline. We're 44-8 right now. So yeah, we are kind of going towards that 82-0, but our backcourt kind of sucks. It's not great. So I do want to make changes here. And I have plenty of ammo to make a trade. I'm kind of interested to see. There's some players I want. So there's Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, of course. That's always an option. And then there's also John Morant on the Grizzlies, which they're not selling, or they're not saying John Morant's untouchable at the moment. So I do want to go for John Morant if I can. I've traded for him once in the past, a long time ago, I think when I did the Chicago Bulls rebuild. But I'm going to try for it. So John Morant. So what could I offer? What if I offered Mitchell Robinson and Tyler Herro for John Morant? They're not agreeing to that. What did that say? Okay, never mind. All right, never mind. All right, I'll offer these picks that I have because I have quite a bit of picks I can offer. And they're not agreeing to that. I'll also trade this pick. They're not agreeing. Okay, so I thought Tyler Herro had a little bit more trade value, but he does not. Does anyone else have more trade value than him? Does Josh Green, 3-star? TJ McConnell, he's not gonna have. Duncan Robinson, 2.5. Okay. You know, something I didn't think about. Okay, what if, not TJ, okay, so what if I threw Tyler Herro back in this trade? Which, honestly, I wouldn't mind keep Tyler Herro. But, what if, instead of throwing Mitchell Robinson in this trade, what about Bam Adebayo? They do this. What if I took all this out? So Bam Adebayo has a lot more trade value than Mitchell Robinson. So what if I did this? They don't agree to that. Okay, I'll throw these first back in here and see if we can get John Morant. So we could just sign re-sign Mitchell Robinson. They're not agreeing to that. And they're not interested. Okay, so they're not interested in this trade. All right. Okay. What do I do? What do I do here? Okay, so I could maybe do, what if I threw both these guys in this trade? They do this. They're not interested. I'll throw this trade. This would screw my center spot, but I'm just trying to get Mitchell Robinson. Okay, or not Mitchell Robinson, John Morant, which is not really working at the moment. Okay, so Bam Adebayo I think is gonna have to be in this trade no matter what. And then Kendrick Nunn, he has 3-star trade value. Okay, what if I threw somebody else in this trade? Tyler Herro, and then you give me a worse player and like Markieff Morris. They don't agree. I keep thinking it says like it weakens us up at like some position, but it's not saying that at all. And they're not agreeing, man. John Morant's gonna be kind of tough to get. I will ask for him and see if they'll do it. No, they don't agree. Okay, so John Morant already not working. Shea is also an option though. He could definitely be a good option for us. So I will offer Tyler Herro, and I will also offer these few picks that I have. They don't agree to that. And what if we can get this going? And then I'll also offer this Cavaliers pick. And wow, Shea is not coming through, is he? They're not agreeing. Okay, instead of that, I'll offer Mitchell Robinson, I guess. And they agree. So we got Shea. I didn't really want to pay Mitchell Robinson in the offseason anyway. So that backcourt, that makes our backcourt a little bit better. So Shea is a shooting guard, 88 overall shooting guard now. The Bam Adebayo, so that weakens our bench a little bit. And then Kelly Olynyk is still here. I forgot about his terrible contract that we have. So we might be able to trade for somebody pretty good, honestly. So Malcolm Brogdon is always an option at the point guard spot. Kyrie Irving, well, he's untouchable. Jamal Murray, Schroeder, Kyle Lowry, Russell Westbrook, Ricky Rubio, Chris Paul, always up there in age. D'Angelo Russell as well. Stephen Curry's untouchable. Ben Simmons, man, that would be something if I could get Ben Simmons to pair with these guys. I doubt I can make this happen. I'll also offer Kelly Olynyk. We need 11 more million in this trade. Do we have anybody making that much? TJ McConnell is making pretty decent amount, and Duncan Robinson is as well. Okay, and I'll also offer Tyler Herro, and you can give me like Justin Holiday and this guy, DeMarre Carroll. And how much DeMarre Carroll making? 1.73. Okay, that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to throw somebody in making a little bit more money. All right, so throw DeMarre Carroll back in this trade. Or is there anyone else that's a little bit less? DJ Stewart, that's, oh my gosh, he has a decent trade value. DeMarre Carroll, throw him back in here. So we'll probably need, so was TJ McConnell making more? No, he wasn't. Duncan Robinson's making more money. Okay, all right, I'll throw both of these guys in here, and then they should be able to throw me like Tyler Cannavale. Okay, so all this, and then I'll also offer, if I had some crazy first round picks, I would they do this trade? No, they're not doing it. Okay, I figured as much, but you know what, it's a good step in the right direction. So we got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. We can still trade Kelly Olynyk in the offseason, but I think we're in good shape. We still have plenty of assets. I like how we're looking. We're 44-8 right now. We'll have to resign Bam Adebayo and Shai. Well, Olynyk's stupid offer will still be out here. So we have plenty of depth at our disposal. So let's go ahead and keep simulating, see how I finish out this season. But we're still kind of working on the roster a little bit more. At the end of season number 2, Giannis is your MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. 6-man and Mo Bamba. Defense player to Giannis as well, and then coach of the year goes to Eric Spoelstra. So very nice, but there's still a lot we need to do. So I guess we should go look at the stats. We're the first seed in the East. I really want to try to get John Moran if I can. I feel like that would be like freaking huge for us, and I don't know how possible it will be to get him. We almost got him at the trade deadline, I feel like, but it just wasn't really working. I'll try again this offseason, see if he's untouchable or not. But I do want to resign Shea, but I probably will end up trading him. I do need to resign Bam Adebayo, and then there's a shooting guard I want that's on the Spurs. Always a good player to have in these 82-0 challenges because he goes out there, plays defense, never scores, and you guys probably know exactly what I'm talking about. But we're up 2-0 on the Sixers, 3-0. And can we win a championship in this video? I'm pretty sure we can here. And the Spurs end up making the NBA Finals, which is nice. And we get a rematch of the Miami Heat and San Antonio Spurs. Obviously, LeBron's not here this time around, or Kawhi. I'm assuming Kawhi's not on the Spurs. But yeah, we beat them in 5. So great, we won a championship. But that doesn't really matter a whole lot. So draft lottery. Do we have any surprise lottery picks? I don't think so. So no big deal there. I don't even think we had any picks at all. You had a second rounder, which is all right. But Eric Spoelstra, is there anyone else that has better ratings? I mean, Spoelstra actually ratings are still great. As far as assistants though, do we have any assistants with better ratings? Maybe Stephen Dawkins, I guess, has B's instead of a C down there. Is there a better trainer? Not really. Okay, so let's go to the draft. Actually, let's go straight to player options because we don't have a pick. So player options, I do want to, of course, get everyone back. So this is where we're going to start to get a little bit more. Player options, we'll accept all these, of course. And qualifying offers, we're going to get a little bit more aggressive here. And Kendrick Nunn, Shea, will sign both those guys. Vincent Poirier, I wouldn't have minded him back as well. But all right, team intel. Are the Grizzlies selling John Morant? He's not untouchable still. He's still not untouchable. I can offer them a lot. How many players do I have under contract right now that I could offer? Quite a bit, actually. So I'm going to John Morant if the game will work. Come on. Don't freeze on me. There we go. Okay. So let's go to the Grizzlies, John Morant. We should be past player options. There we go. So, all right, man. Let's see what we can do here. So I'm going to try to put together a trade. So we're going to offer Tyler Herro. That's not going to work. I'll also offer you Josh Green, Daniel Turu, and all the picks that I can. I have 2 first rounders, decent value. They're not agreeing to this. Okay. I'll also offer you this guy as well. All this for Ja. No, it's a lot. This is a lot to give up for Ja, but it would be huge if we can get it to go through. And we'll also offer Duncan Robinson. Okay, so we got Ja Morant. That was a ton to give up, but Ja Morant at the point guard spot is going to be huge. Like, yeah, we just gave up like our whole depth, honestly, but I think we can put together a decent bench. It won't matter. So yeah, we're gonna get Shea back. Olynyk we still need to trade, which I have a trade piece in mind there. So let's go try it and see if we can get it done for the Spurs. Let's see if we can get it done. DeJounte Murray, not making a whole lot of money. I'll offer Kelly Olynyk. I'll give you these picks that I have for DeJounte Murray. They don't agree. And do I give up TJ McConnell in this situation? Not really. All right, we might not be able to get this go through. Okay, I have some seconds I can offer, but it says they're okay, we're not gonna be able to get it to go through. Okay, so for free agency, we do need to resign some guys. So I'm gonna resign everybody. I'm gonna wait for Bam and Shea to get offers, but I will resign Kendrick Nunn right now. And then we'll have Kendrick Nunn back. He'll be a decent backup point guard for us. So we'll get Kendrick Nunn back. And then so good thing for us is we have some, like, obviously some players that we can get back easily. And then Shea got a 1-year deal, it looks like, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why. Okay, so I got a 1-year deal, it looks like, and then we're gonna sign Bam Adebayo back. We'll get him back for sure. So Bam Adebayo, welcome back. So we got Ja Morant, man. Okay, so now we have, yeah, we have decent depth. I do want to trade Shea, honestly, just because he never really gets up to a 90 like I want him to. I'm just curious what my offers would be if I wanted to trade him. We get Jaylen Brown, Malcolm Brogdon, RJ Barrett, Jamal Murray. Do I want to get Jaylen Brown? Or do I want to just keep Shea? You know what? I might just end up keeping Shea. We're going to keep Shea. So, what else do we need to do here? Do we move Kendrick Nunn to shooting guard and call that good? That might be our move there. He's an 82 at shooting guard. Okay. So we have John Morant, TJ McConnell, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, Kendrick Nunn, Giannis. I don't want to keep Olynyk, to be honest. So let me go ahead and try to throw Olynyk and maybe a couple first with him and see if I can get we can get Derrick Rose, which honestly would be a nice 6-man for us, which might be the move if we do that. We are going to do that. So we're going to get Derrick Rose, and that's going to be a nice little move. And now we don't need TJ McConnell necessarily. So Derrick Rose is going to be a nice 6-man off the bench. And we need to trade for a front court player. So let's go TJ McConnell. Let's throw him up here. And we need a front court player. Gafford, Can I get a 2-for-1 going? No, I can't. Okay, Daniel Tyus at power forward actually is pretty decent, so I'm gonna move him to power forward. And then, man, this team's starting to shape up pretty well. I think we're starting to shape up pretty well. John Morant, Giannis, and oh my lord, you can't picture that any better. That's nice. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander's here as well. Very nice. So do we have a qualifying offer? How many free agents do we have? Not any. Okay, so we do have mid-level, which is good. Players we can sign, which is great. We do need one more backup player. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess I didn't count that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need a backup small forward or a backup center. So let's go see what would be in our better interest. So we get Jay Crowder, or we can go for Willie Cauley-Stein. Or Kevon Looney. I'm gonna sign Kevon Looney. I think Kevon Looney does that, does those things, and he's won a championship before, and he was part of the team that went 73-9. So I think he knows something about winning 70 games. So yeah, I think it's gonna be our roster, man. This is looking pretty nice. I like it. So Shea, we have John Morant, a backcourt of Shea and John Morant, which is nice. We have Giannis, Anthony Davis, Daniel Tyus. I mean, this team is looking good. This team's looking really good. I love our chances of going 82-0. This might be my best team that I've put together so far. A big three of Ja, Anthony Davis, and Giannis just sounds freaking enticing. I like it a lot. So we gave up a lot to get John Morant, but I'm happy we got him. So for player progression, we have John Morant stays in a 90, which I'm kind of, Giannis or Zion goes up like crazy, but John Morant stays in a 90, which is not a big deal. I mean, if he could go up to a 95, 94, that would be awesome, but he does not in this situation, which is no big deal. And yeah, I'm liking our team. So I think my starting five is going to get a lot more minutes than my bench, but I'm liking how it's put together. So guys, we're going to have to see how this goes, man. Hopefully this is the season we can go 82-0. Now we're currently 62-8. So yeah, I thought this would be our closest team to getting 82-0 when we're losing again. All right, man, 63-9. So that sucks. That really sucks. This 82-0 thing, man, I'm starting to learn it's kind of impossible. I know Six Strings has gotten 80-1 or 81-1 before. I don't know how, because like, man, this is crazy. I thought for sure this would be my best chance at going 82-0 with this team, but unfortunately it's just not. It's not really panning out like I wanted it to. We're 66-9 right now. If we can get at least 70 games, that's always the goal. If we can win 70 games, that's at least where I want to be. But obviously the goal one day is to get to 82-0, man. I just don't know what's gonna happen. We're 68-10 now, so let's finish 72-10 if we could. That'd be awesome. But unfortunately, this is another video where we're not gonna be even close to 82-0. I went 77-5 once on accident, completely on accident. That's my best record I've ever gotten, and I've always been saying that. But we're 71-10 now. Can we finish 72-10, tie the Chicago Bulls record or whatever? And yeah, won 72-10. So very nice. 72 wins is also very good. I mean, that's a very good season, but it's not 82-0 by any means. So that kind of sucks. But here are the stats. We did pair up. We had a really nice team. If I could have traded for DeJounte Murray, I feel like that could have been a game changer. But Shea chipped in a little bit. We had 18-21. I mean, everything went well. It went well. Everything went well. I mean, everyone did their thing. But what's on my current round against Detroit Pistons? Let's see if we win a championship to end this video off. We're up 1-0 on the Pistons, 2-0, 3-0. The fact that we had a big 2 of Anthony Davis and Giannis is pretty nice. Next time, what I want to do is I want to get a big 3 of like 95 and above and see if that changes anything. So I have to get like Zion and 2 max players. I don't know who those players will be, but that's gonna be my goal next time. We're gonna try to get Zion and freaking whatever else we can get going. So I'm gonna simulate these playoffs against these guys, against the Atlanta Hawks. We're up 2-0. So far we're 12-0 in these playoffs, which is great. Can we go 16-0 to finish this off? 2-0, nope, 2-1, 2-2. The Timberwolves are giving us, wow, we went 16-2. The Timberwolves won 2 over us, but guys, that's getting it off. We went 72-10. If you didn't see it, I'll show it to you. League standings, we went 72-10. So yeah, best record in the NBA. Unfortunately, not 82-0. So we'll have to see what happens. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Hopefully the next 82-0 challenge, we'll get something going. We'll try to win over my record of 77 games. I hope you all enjoyed. This Crushables, I'm saying peace.